AJ has all the experience that we're looking for. Everything's perfect. The only issue is she has no experience with youth.
Yes, that's important.
I think I'm going to call her references. Hello? Hi, Mr. Smith. My name's Manar, calling on behalf of the Edmonton Public School Board. May I ask you a few questions in regards to your former employee, AJ? Perfect, thank you. Yeah. Yes.
Miss Sophie, AJ's here to see you.
Okay, I'll be right out to grab her. Hi, Miss Joma. Come on in. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Great. Thank you for being on time today. It's a very important aspect for the Edmonton Public School Board.
Of course, punctuality means a lot to me. Especially as an educator, my students will do as they see, and I expect them to be on time.
Yeah, of course. You know what they say, monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's get started. I'm just going to take a few notes throughout the interview. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, answer. What value do you place on individuals' work versus teamwork in regards to Edmonton Public School Board's goals and motives? How would you go about reaching a goal set for staff in Edmonton Public School Board?
Well, although individuals enjoy working on their own, it's not always the most beneficial process for an organization. I would definitely use teamwork in order to reach a goal set for staff in Edmonton Public School Board. I would utilize the various skills set and knowledge developed over a wide range of schools and teachers' experiences for a team in order to reach a goal in the fastest and most efficient way.
How would you establish parent-teacher relationships with your students that not only struggle but also succeed in the classroom?
I plan on working as partners that are both reaching for the same educational goals and the same success for their child. If a student is struggling or succeeding, I will develop an action plan with each parent identifying the strengths and weaknesses of my students. For the struggling student, we could do things such as tutoring and extra help. For example, students, I can help them strive to learn more and establish future goals. I plan on having parents be comfortable with contacting me and understanding what they want me to do and focus on with their children and have them understand what I need from them. If done effectively, I believe I can work hand in hand with parents towards the bright future of their children.
Okay, so what is the most important teaching technique to you, and how will your answer reflect in the classroom when you are teaching your students?
The most important aspect of teaching is communication. I plan on being able to clearly understand what I am teaching and clearly explaining what I am teaching to my students, ensuring they understand what they are learning. For example, if some of my students learn better from visuals than just notes, I will make PowerPoints with diagrams, flowcharts, and images so they can all learn.
Wow, that's a great answer. Why did you choose to become an educator, and how will this motivate you when you are teaching in a classroom?
Well, teachers have always been a positive influence in my life. They gave me not only knowledge, but care and compassion. I feel with educators of today's youth will help build knowledgeable and respectful generations to come. This will motivate me and encourage me to focus on my students as individuals, not just their grades, but on their personal goals and motives, ensuring my students are in sorry.
No worries. I know, it's a little dry in here.
Yeah. Ensuring my students are encouraged and empowered when they come into my classroom. For example, a student who tells me they want to become an engineer, we will find schools for them, set goals and plans for what they need to do to get as far as they can with engineering.
Awesome. See, now, teachers were a huge influence in my life as well, and I love to hear that that's one of the main reasons why you want to be a teacher. Identify hobbies or skills you have. How will these contribute to your responsibility of involvement in extracurricular activity at McLean High School?
I love sports, especially basketball. I know all the ins and outs of the game. I feel I could definitely be involved in McLean's basketball team. I also enjoy reading and would love to start a book club at McLean High School. However, no matter what is thrown at me, I would love to help with any club or team in McLean. I would like to challenge myself and learn new things.
Yeah, see, when I was an educator, I was thrown into basketball, and I was teaching and I was coaching basketball for the first time, and I learned it and I learned to love the sport, and then I joined a team after that as well. So I think that that's a great answer, is being able to learn new things and experience new things with your students. Here in the Edmonton Public School Board, we take bullying very seriously. List the steps you would take to solve a bullying issue amongst a few of your students.
Bullying is not something that should be taken lightly. I will definitely talk to my classes about the negative impacts of bullying. In a situation where a student is being bullied, I would talk to the victim and see how they feel. I would speak to the bullies and ask them to stop and warn them of the awful impacts of bullying and the consequences attached to bullying. If this doesn't work, I will have the issue escalated to the guidance counselor or even the principal.
All right. Yeah, bullying is very serious nowadays, and it can take even lives if it's not taken care of right away. So, why have you decided on teaching at Edmonton Public School Boards? How will this reflect your teaching position within our schools?
Edmonton Public School Board has multiple aspects to it that is different than any other high school. I'm intrigued by the importance of the community within the school and valued place on adversity and care. I also really would love the opportunity to teach aboard with Edmonton Public School Board an international teacher program. Edmonton Public School Board values and goals coincide with mine. For example, the value placed on teamwork. I will work with my students to have them develop individual goals and team goals as a class, and have students help each other based on their strengths and weaknesses.
Wow, that is an amazing answer. I find it very intriguing that you're going to help everyone together find their weaknesses and strengths, and maybe even let the students help each other with that. That's an awesome thing to bring to your classroom. So, if a student is constantly struggling with schoolwork, what steps would you take to aid them in the right direction?
Well, Manar, first I would focus on what the issue is. Then, with the student, I would work hand in hand on developing a step-by-step goal in order to reach success. I believe in using the sandwich method that recognizes what the student's strengths are and then plan what needs to be worked on. And finally, encourage them and give them positive feedback.
Yeah, the sandwich method is something that many teachers in the Edmonton Public School Board use, and we've seen it be successful within the past few years. If I were a student in your class, what would be my favorite part about coming to class? And if I didn't like coming to your class, what would you do to adjust my attitude towards your class?
I know my students will feel a sense of comfort in my class. I will establish a relationship with them, hoping they know they could come to me with open arms. My classroom will always be energetic and exciting because I will bring the attitude to my classroom. The students' favorite part will be the excitement of learning something new in a different way. If a student seems disconnected and uninterested, I will talk to them and understand why. For example, if they are more of a visual learner, I will incorporate more diagrams and images into my classroom presentations.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You did an excellent job today. I will give you a call within a few business days and let you know about the position. You have a nice day now, okay?
Thank you. Hey Manar, so how did the interview with AJ go?
It went really well. I'm just finishing up the interview rating scale, and then I'll get my next candidate in.
Sure, just let me know when you're ready.
Awesome, thank you.